Looking to spread some love to the planet? Well, you're in luck because Earth Day is coming up. How you can celebrate on campus today.
And belt out your favorite tune. Fab KSU is partnering with a certain organization on campus for karaoke night.
It's starting to warm back up out there, but will it stay for long? Find out later in weather.
And Cincinnati running back Joe Mixon appeared in court. Hear how he pled and more as TV2 starts right now.
This is TV2 News.
Good Thursday morning, Portage County. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Noah Rowe.
And I'm Joe Malbin. We begin today's FlashCast with events happening all over campus.
Celebrate Earth Day at Kent State University Library between 1 and 3 p.m. at the library today. Students will be able to browse the sustainability materials collection applicable to fashion, art, architecture, and other majors as well. Attendees will be able to take a free book or journal while supplies last, and refreshments will also be offered.
And the organization Kent State of Well-Being will be hosting its Fresh Check Day today in the DI Hub. The event is described to be a mental health check-in with interactive booths, free food, prizes, and more. The event will run from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Be sure to check out the Kent State of Well-Being's social media for more information.
Kent State University's School of Theater and Dance will continue its season with their production of Somewhere, a Primer for the End Days. The play takes place in the midst of an environmental calamity and the collapse of society quickly approaching. The play follows two siblings trying to track down the last of the world's monarch butterflies. All performances will be held from April 21st until the 30th in the Curtis Wright Theater.
And Dress Up for Downs is partnering with the Flash Activities Board for a karaoke night. The event will be held today and run from 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. Head down to the basement of the Student Center for karaoke night as it will be held in the Tahini at the Rathskeller.
Going on, Portage County, I'm Josh Aponte, and let's take a look at your weather forecast. So right now we are sitting at a very nice, very beautiful 62 degrees and sunny. It is just perfect out there, let me tell you guys. Now let's take a look at some temperatures going around here in Northeast Ohio. And those temperatures, they are looking very nice as well. We're sitting at those lows mid-50s right now to lower 60s. We have 66 in Mansfield, though. That's probably the warmest it's out there right now here in Northeast Ohio. And we're sitting at 61 in Canton, a little bit chilly up by Lake Erie at 54 and 51 in Cleveland and Ashtabula. Now let's take a look at your 7-day forecast. So today it is going to end up being a little partly cloudy, but 82 is going to be the high today. It's going to be awesome out there. Make sure you guys go out on a walk or a bike ride or whatever. It's going to be beautiful. And then for the next 2 days, we will see some showers approaching Friday, but Friday is going to be 74 still, so we'll still be in those higher temperatures. Then it's going to start dipping down Saturday and Sunday and into Monday and Tuesday as well as we go later into the week. And then Wednesday, it's going to be cloudy. A lot of clouds this week, but hopefully it'll start becoming more beautiful, a lot of more sunshine next week. That's all I have for now, but make sure to stay tuned for my sports report coming up. We'll send it back to Noah Rowe at the desk.
Thanks, Josh. Last night, a Portage County resident called for help after a bobcat got stuck in the front bumper of their car. The driver said they didn't see anything, but heard their car hit something on the road. Deputies from Portage County Sheriff's Department were able to free the bobcat, who was uninjured. The bobcat was put in the back of a truck and driven out into the wild.
And the Ohio Senate recently passed a bill on Wednesday afternoon that could schedule a potential August election. Senate Joint Resolution 2 and Senate Bill 92 would allow the public to vote on whether or not it should be harder to create amendments to Ohio's Constitution. The bill is controversial due to the fact that it would make it harder to vote on amendments in support of abortion rights and raising the minimum wage.
Akron police used chemical irritants and pepper spray to break up a protest last night after the protest was declared an unlawful assembly. Over 100 people were involved in a march protesting the police shooting death of Jalen Walker. According to Akron Police Lieutenant Michael Miller, protesters began throwing rocks, bricks, and bottles before the protest was broken up. The Akron Police Department will release more information today. And
Cincinnati Bengals running back Joe Mixon appeared in court yesterday. The footballer pled not guilty to charges of aggravated menacing. The star running back was charged initially after threatening to shoot a woman back in January. The charge was initially filed in February, but dismissed until Cincinnati police officers found new evidence and filed a new charge earlier this month.
The Guardians tried to avoid the sweep in Detroit. Could they get their pitching in order and defeat the Tigers? Find out after the break.
And filming has resumed for the movie Rust. Hear about their return and how many days of filming are left.
A robotic dog helped with rescue efforts after a parking garage collapsed in Lower Manhattan Tuesday evening. The robotic canine as well as drones were able to get into dangerous areas of the collapse zone that firefighters and police were unable to reach. The city added these robotic dogs to their force just last week, and Mayor Eric Adams has said that the expansion has already saved lives. The reason behind the collapse is still under investigation.
Well, the staff of a new Tazewell Goodwill are trying to reunite a little girl with a very special item. The item in question is a rainbow Build-A-Bear with the heartbeat that belongs to the little girl's mother who recently passed away. The bear was accidentally donated to the store and then bought by an unknown shopper. A Goodwill representative is asking anyone who purchased the bear to return it to the store.
Today is World Weed Day, or 420 as it's more commonly called. Many believe the unofficial holiday started in the 1970s in California, where a group of San Rafael High School students would ritually smoke marijuana at 420 every day. The day was popularized by bands such as the Grateful Dead, and nowadays, many people use the day to post on social media campaigning for the legalization of the drug.
And filming has resumed on the movie Rust, more than 18 months after an accidental on-set shooting that took Helena Hutchins' life. Ever since the shooting in October of 2021, filming has been paused. The filming is being completed under an undisclosed settlement between Alec Baldwin and Hutchins' widow, Matthew. Baldwin will return to finish the movie, which sources say has 20 to 25 days left of filming.
And now, your TV2 Sports Report.
What's poppin', Portage County? I'm Josh Aponte, and I think it's time to run around the bases and get right into some baseball. First up, to the plate, the Kent State baseball team defeated Tiffin yesterday to a final score of 15-12. Kent was led by shortstop Michael McNamara, who went 3 for 3 with 2 home runs. The Flash's streak improves to 8 as Kent State improves to 26-10 on the series with just 1 loss at home. Next up, the Flashes will travel to Miami, Ohio to take on the Redhawks. First pitch is scheduled for tomorrow at 5 p.m. And from one diamond to the other, we will shift to Detroit as the Cleveland Guardians will take on the Detroit Tigers. And Jose Ramirez, he will get things started off here with a 3-run home run to put the Guardians up 3-0 at the top of the 6th inning. And that was just Jose's second hit of the series. The offense has been struggling a little bit, but they came alive with that home run. And next up, Trevor Steffen on the mound for the Guards, and he will give up a solo home run to Spencer Torkelson, and that will make it a 3-1 game. And James Karinchak comes in for the Guards, and he will also give up a solo home run at the bottom of the 7th to Zach McKinstry, and that will put the Tigers within 1 score. And Emmanuel Clase, the best closer in baseball, will come in for the Guardians, and he will give up a pop fly, but Stephen Kwan, he gets underneath it, he'll make the play, and the Guardians will win to a final score of 3-2, avoiding the sweep on the series. And that is all I have for now, but make sure to follow us at TV2 KSU Sports on all social media. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Josh Aponte, you've been you, and we'll see you next time on TV2. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Josh. Twilight will soon join Star Wars, Marvel, and other famous pieces of media in the world of TV. A series based on the supernatural romance books are reportedly in the works at Lionsgate. The author of the books, Stephanie Meyer, is rumored to be working on the show. The Twilight franchise covers multiple books and movies and has made over $1 billion.
Well, the private space company SpaceX announced they will be attempting to launch their giant Starship and Super Heavy rocket today. The announcement came after an initial failure to launch on Monday. Today's launch window will be from 9:28 a.m. Eastern Time and will close at 10:30 a.m. The launch comes with much anticipation as SpaceX's Starship is the largest rocket ever built and is expected to play a pivotal role in man's return to the moon.
Well, guys, it's really crazy. Twilight getting a show. I feel like a lot of the big pieces of media from our kids are now going to TV.
Yeah.
Star Wars has shows now. Marvel.
Oh, yeah.
Now Twilight, Harry Potter, and
Potter.
Percy Jackson. It's been really insane to see.
Oh yeah.
See, I'm a huge Star Wars fan.
Are you?
So I am loving all these series. The Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, Obi-Wan. I am loving all these series.
I really like The Mandalorian. It's great. It's great.
Especially with that season finale.
It was-
yesterday.
I
We
haven't
won't
seen it.
spoil
I haven't seen
No,
it.
we won't
Don't
spoil
spoil
it.
it.
It was
No
Don't spoil it.
spoilers.
Yeah.
Very good.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was
Very,
good.
very good.
Oh yeah.
And how about that rocket?
Oh yeah, I
Ooh.
know.
Space stuff.
That's
It
exciting.
really gets
See,
me going.
ties it back with
Ties it,
Star Wars.
Yeah.
There you
space.
go.
Oh,
see?
it's all connected here.
See,
There
we
you
better
go.
get X-Wings and TIE fighters
I
in
know.
the next couple years.
Elon
Yeah.
Musk,
You know?
get working on
He
it.
better get working on
That's
that.
what I
See?
want to see.
We're calling him out right now. Elon,
Please.
get working
X-Wings
on
and
those,
TIE
bro.
fighters. Well, that is all the time we have for you this morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
For updates on all these stories and more, visit our website at kentwired.com.
And social media at Kent Wired on all platforms. I've been Josh Aponte.
I'm Joe Malbin.
And I'm Noah Rowe. Have a great day, Portage County.
This is Portage County's TV2, broadcasting from the campus of Kent State University. Streaming online at kentwired.com.